Sandile, good afternoon to you. I've always said that it's important to get to a party as soon as possible. So we're there first, but is anybody else there?
Listen, Jeremy, afternoon to you too, and of course your viewers. There is a smattering of people trickling in, but of course it's still a bit too early. The first flight is expected at about 4:45. That's the first bunch of players, Dwayne Vermeulen, Makazole Mapimpi and the rest of them. And then the main batch will be coming at about 7:25, and that will be the coach, Rassie Erasmus, and of course the captain, Siyamthanda Kolisi himself. So that's who we're waiting for. So it still is a bit early, but I can show you the sorts of crowd that's already here. And as you can see, we have an interesting gentleman, and we want to find out what his attire is all about. How's it, sir? How are you doing?
Good, and you, sir?
If you can just explain to us in terms of your get-up and your attire, what's the reason behind it?
We are happy that our national team did very well in Japan. So each and every time, you know why I'm wearing just like this. I wanted to show the country. If you've got a newborn baby, we call him a bundle of joy. So today, it's a joy in South Africa. So that is why today I decided, no, let me come and welcome the boys. And I'm proud of the boys. Congratulations to the boys.
And if I can just ask you, in terms of when you watched the match, what was the most exciting moment in the match for you personally?
Unfortunately, I didn't watch all the games, but the game that I did saw, it was the final game. Because I'm not a rugby fan.
As we can see from the gloves.
Yes, I'm not a rugby fan. Yes, I like soccer. But because this is for everyone in South Africa, then I must come and support the boys.
National duty.
Yes, national duty. When the duty calls, someone must respond.
100%. As you heard it, that is one of the fans that we're seeing right here at OR Tambo. It's all about national duty, as you can see. Here are some others, if we can just pan around. Gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
Good, browse it.
Can't complain. How are you feeling about the Rugby World Cup win?
No, we're very excited, bro. We're very, so much excited, and we're waiting for the Pocket team to come to arrive.
So what time did you guys get here?
I think we arrived here around 1, or still waiting up to the time they get here.
And who do you guys really want to see?
What is it, Urban and Kolisi? Those two, they're my best. Kolisi is the man.
Nice.
Thanks, buddy.
100%. So as you can see, fans getting here early, just trying to see, get the best seats in the house, of course. And of course, if you can just pan around and show you the sorts of gathering that we have right now, it's not much. But I mean, as I said, Jeremy, it is early. As you can see, it's about 3 hours before the Springboks are destined to arrive. Let's just get you a sense of other fans. Here's another man with a rugby ball. How you doing, sir?
Fine, and you?
Can't complain. Just talk us through your emotions when you watched that final.
Yeah, it's difficult. I'm so emotional. Still, I'm so emotional. Can't wait. It's been a lovely journey. And proud of the boys. Proud to say we're the world champs again. Nobody gave us a chance in such a day like this. It's a life-changing opportunity, and that's why I'm here. I'll be here until the last guys arrive here until tonight late. Get my ball signed, and yeah, so proud to be the world champs.
And just as you said, nobody gave the Springboks a chance. Everybody said South Africa was boring after the match against Wales, but obviously we as supporters knew that there was a little reserve left in the tank. How did you feel when you saw us scoring those tries in the final, 2 tries?
Yeah, and I always knew Rassie will have some tricks up his sleeve. We played knockout rugby, and knockout rugby is not always champagne rugby, spreading the ball. But yeah, we played knockout rugby, and good to give the promise a knock again. The 2 tries, obviously, it was very emotional, the 2 tries, especially coming from Colby with his injury in the semis. But yeah, I'm so proud of the boys and can't wait to receive them and give them the honour they deserve. So yeah, go Bokke.
And are you here with your family?
No, unfortunately not. My wife have to look after the kids. So now I'm here on my own and can't wait to give the guys a hug, and especially guys like Kolisi. I think... yeah, he's done the country proud, and I'm sure if Madiba was still alive, he would be here to receive a guy like Kolisi, especially with his background. Yeah, proud supporter, will be forever.
100%. You heard it. This is exactly what the fans are feeling. I see an interesting little artwork here, Jeremy. If I can just get the views of the person who's holding it. How did you come to make this?
This art, we call it seed mosaic. Why is it called seed mosaic? It's a mixture of seeds. The seeds that I used, it's called budgie seeds, the bed seeds. Then I did my creativity. I came up with this art called seed mosaic.
And I see you've got Magazola Mapimpi in there. You've got Louis Diago. Who's your favorite guy in terms of the Springbok team?
My favorite is Mazola Mapimpi. And there are so many. In fact, I respect all of them. I don't have a choice to say this one is the favorite because everyone did play the part in winning the World Cup. So everyone is my favorite. Go Pokiko.
And how much would you be selling something like this for?
This art, it goes for only 800 rand. It's a reasonable price. It goes for 800 rand.
100%. People also selling pieces of artwork. Let's get you the views of an older gentleman that we do know from the media industry. How are you doing, sir?
Very well indeed, thank you.
Can't complain. How are you feeling after this triumphant victory from the Springboks in Japan?
Oh, absolutely elated. I'm the happiest man in all the world. I had the great privilege and joy of commentating on the 1995 World Cup triumph at Ellis Park. Nick Mallett was my expert opinion doing commentary on that day. And this was so special because I didn't really believe we could do it. And the way we did it, the style, we smashed England in the scrums and we ran the ball more than I expected we would. Willie Leroux at last had a good game. Faf was okay. Dwayne Vermeulen was absolutely enormous. So was Steph du Toit and all of them. And I don't think South African rugby's ever had a tight five, a scrum, as good as we've got now. And it doesn't matter who you start with. The other five that you bring on are just as effective. So it was a monumental victory, and I just am so excited about it. They're great.
We appreciate it. You heard it. So this is what the fans and, of course, media professionals themselves are feeling. So it's about 3 hours away from the scheduled arrival of the Springboks. They'll touch down, at least the first batch will touch down at about 4:45, and we expect the second batch at 7:25 approximately, Jeremy. So as you can see, people are streaming in slowly but surely, and it is filling up. There are people on the upper arcades as well. So you should probably come back to us at about 2 or 3, and we'll have much more of a feel for you.
I will be with you throughout the course of the afternoon. Sandile Kanose, along with well-known sports broadcaster Trevor Quirk.